decks, sidewalks, stairs. It can get to areas where the plows can't. You won't get tangled in a cord because it's cordless. It can also reach areas where you don't have access to power. There are no fumes, no gas, and no oil needed. This blower is maintenance-free. Included in this set is not only the blower, but a protective cover and an ice scraper and a mitt. Put snow where you need it by scanning the QR code or shopping the item number at hsn.com or on the HSN app.
Introducing two iconic brands, now together as one. Lazy Boy plus Temper Response Memory Foam. The innovation of comfort with advanced pressure relief and support provides the ultimate relaxation. Our recliner cushion includes a high resiliency foam base layer, topped with a layer of Temper Response Memory Foam for one-of-a-kind support, deeper relaxation, and enhanced durability.
Truly, nothing better in the world than a Lazy Boy rocker. And we are so thrilled here at HSN to have partnered with Lazy Boy through the last few years, and always on President's Day weekend, it is the time to do, again, the comparison, but I can promise you, nowhere are you gonna find a value like we're able to bring to you right here this weekend for one of the #1 top selling rockers from Lazy Boy. And we have it available in either the power mode, which we'll take you through and walk you through the difference, or the manual mode. But on so many things here at HSN, we value that we're gonna bring to you the best price we possibly can. On top of that, we also have the flex pay options. You're gonna have white glove delivery. We're gonna get into all of that. But we also, if you have the HSN charge card, this is where it really does come into play. Maybe this is something you've always dreamt of. We do have your no interest, no payments VIP for 18 months on both the power as well as on the manual. Brand new color choices for you. In fact, I'm sitting in the newer of the lightest colors, which we're calling stucco. And you might be saying, I love the light colors, but oh, no way. The way I am, I drop my coffee, I drop my wine, it's gonna stain. You don't have to worry about that. Wait till you see some of the demonstrations, because this amazing treatment that you're getting on this fabric. So we have it in the stucco. We also have it available for you next to me in the whiskey. Well, actually, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk over to all the different fabulous colors, because the style and the design, I just like melt into these Lazy Boys. You will too, and that's why they're so beloved. That's why the guarantee is so amazing. Your lifetime limited warranty, that any purchase that you make. Amy Salm is here. I think they can see you over there, Amy. I know it's gonna walk down, but they got us both, so great to see you.
Good to see you.
President's Day weekend, ever a time for furniture.
This is the biggest shopping weekend in the furniture industry.
And we got the best, I think.
We've got the best, and it's our anniversary. It's our 5th anniversary. Yes. This is the Larson. It's exclusive to HSN, so you will not find this style anywhere else. Lazy Boy's #1 fabric, iNorthwest and the iClean families, and it's the #1 fabric on HSN for the last 5 years too.
So they did all the research. We wanted to bring to you like all the check marks, right?
That's right.
Okay, colors. So what has been the most? Because I know you were on through the weekend.
We have had a toss all weekend long. One day it's the whiskey.
Right.
The next day it's the charcoal. Then it pops down to the camel, and then the stucco. As soon as we do the demo, the stucco starts selling.
That's why I said I love the light colors, but it's like, oh no, it's going to stain. It's not. So I know we have a lot to talk about.
We do.
A lot. So
we do.
This is like going in custom ordering, right? In essence, a Lazy Boy chair to your liking.
If you went to a big box store, to an authorized Lazy Boy dealer, you, first of all, again, you cannot ask for the Larson, it's not available. When you ask for the iClean fabric, that's an upgrade. We have, and we'll talk about our Temper Response memory foam seating, that's an upgrade. The iClean leather look, suede feel is the upgrade. The coffee finish on the back of the rocker base is an upgrade. The wireless powered chair is an upgrade, and then our arc handle on the manual, which is longer and real sleek and pretty, is also an upgrade. When you add those upgrades in and then you go to make your purchase, you have to remember now it's a custom order.
Right.
So your custom order is a minimum of a 6 to 8 week wait. After that, and the industry standard is, now what's my delivery fee? Now what's my setup? So those are the things to think about when you're placing an order. And our partnership with you at HSN all of that's taken care of. This is in our 14 distribution centers across the United States. So if you're gifting, no worries.
Yes.
And you're going to have it in about 21 days.
How about that?
Yeah.
I mean, that in itself as opposed to 6 to 8 weeks,
Yes.
right? What are we looking at here,
This
Amy?
is our plant in Dayton, Tennessee. It's our largest of our plants. We are made in America with domestic and imported parts. We stamp our own metal. We are very specific on the types of hardwoods that we use inside our furniture. We test everything and we cut the foam specifically. This isn't even the temporary response foam. This is the foam that's in the arms and on the sides and in the front rail. The actual seat cushions we're going to talk about because that's a temporary response and high resiliency foam. The back and the lumbar area is triple tumbled in the Dacron. Industry standard is 1 tumble, so you get so much more loft. This is how we test our fabrics. These are independent plants and factories that do the testing. It's not done in-house with our own fabrics. We want a third party doing our testing.
Sure.
And then this is our own factory's 250-pound dummy who does the cycles 100,000 times. And these are why we're able to give you a limited lifetime warranty. Lifetime on the parts, lifetime on the mechanism, lifetime on the frame. And then all the other details are found on hsn.com.
Now, that is a name to trust.
Yes.
Obviously, we know the name. I mean, it's a #1 name
That's
when
right.
it comes to a rocking chair. It's been around longest. It's like that dream come true chair that everybody in the family
right.
fights over because it's so incredibly heavily. And we didn't even get into the difference between the manual or, of course, obviously, the power, which... I don't know. It's always, and we will, absolutely.
Because there is so much to talk about, and it's hard to cover everything in just an hour.
It is.
If you were shopping with me, I would probably ask you for a couple hours of your time, and we're going to do all of these details right here, right now.
I want to get seated because that is most
I know you do.
comfortable. All right,
let's do your colors. This
yes.
is the whiskey. Now, this fabric is a leather look and a suede feel. We even design it with the seams. So if it was a leather recliner, you would actually have seams here, seams on the arm post, but look, we even put seams on the sides at the bottom because that's what makes it look like it's a real leather chair. Look at the detail here in these baseball stitching. Yes. We don't have to do this, but we want to give you that real classic leather look. This is the charcoal. It's our newest color to HSN, and it's one of our newest colors in the line. Again, like I said at the beginning, they've been like, oh, I like that today. And then yesterday it was this one. And then it became that in a half hour. So this has blue undertones if you are looking for that and you have the gray tones and blue tones in your home. The stucco is the lightest of all of our colors. It's your cream tones. It's your stone tones. But this is what I really want you to see. All of the chairs have this detail. This is like veining on real leather. So to think that we were able to get these looks inside a fabric and then the softness of a suede or a bomber jacket, this is the ultimate when you sit down. It's so comfortable. And then our newest color for you as well, because everybody said, well, can you bring in the light browns? This is our camel color. This is, again, a very traditional color when you're talking about your suede products. And the camel, again, shows you some fantastic detail.
Oh, I don't know. This is where my biggest problem would be. They're all fantastic.
They're all fantastic.
But you know, that's what you do in terms of what is your home decor, right? So we try to bring to you as much as a variety in color and all the top features as we possibly can. It's President's Day weekend. We're also including, as I mentioned, the 5 flex payments. But boy, if you can get that HSN charge card and do the no interest, no payments for 18 months on the manual, it would be $55. On the power, it would be $82.71.
And if you do the girl math, which I love girl math, I think that comes down to like $2 a day.
Yeah, there you go.
And the thing about Lazy Boy and how we make the furniture with 10,000 employees who are handcrafting every piece of furniture, you have heirloom furniture. So you can hear the stories and tell the stories, I'm sure yourself, of my grandfather, my great-grandfather, my father, and my mother, and now we're passing it down to generations. So this is heirloom furniture.
Oh, no doubt about it. More so, I think that would be on like a Jeopardy question, like what is the number one? I'm not kidding. Like recliner, it would be Lazy Boy.
That's
I mean, that's 100%. all custom made for you. Let's go back and talk about some of the other unique features,
I would
too.
love to. Let's start with the power,
yes.
and then we'll work our way back
Sounds
again,
great.
and then
Absolutely.
I'll show the manual, and we'll stop at the Tempur-Pedic, and we'll have a lot of fun.
Okay.
Does that sound good to you?
It sounds perfect to me. Listen, any reason to sit in my favorite chair in the world,
I know.
I'm good to go.
Front and center with your gorgeous colors.
Yes.
All right. So this is the power recliner, and it has a magnetic cradle, and then on the cradle itself is a home button. There it is, the home button. Then you have 2 memory buttons. So when you get your recliner and you have now set your favorites, there's your set tone, and home brings you back up to a seated rocking position. You also have your USB port and a spot here to take out the wireless remote. Now, the wireless remote is designed and engineered and patented by La-Z-Boy. At the top is your home button again, your 2 memory buttons. Oh, thank you. Your home button, your 2 memory buttons. Then you have 4 ovals, and each oval allows you to use parts of the chair individually. Now, I'm going to press number 1 because this was how I programmed it first. This is my napping area. Now, the chair is 35 inches wide, it's 41 inches back height, and it's 39 inches deep. But when you're fully reclined, it's 66¼ inches. That is 9 inches shorter than a twin size bed. So you get a lot of comfort here. And then inside you have about 20 inches, and then the arm fabric moves and allows you to have more interior. So if you've got grandchildren, if you've got your fur baby sleeping with you, there you are, you've got great room. Now, it's whisper quiet. Did you hear me do this? Because I didn't hear you do it.
I didn't hear anything.
Not a thing. So if you have trouble sleeping and you keep your loved one away, consider this as well, because now you can get your rest and convalesce and recuperate, and your loved one is able to sleep at night. Now, I don't have to move. I'm going to let the chair do it with me. I'm going to hit that home button, and look, I come up. I have not moved at all. The chair does all the work. It's back to the home position. Now notice the headrest is still elevated slightly. Now I can come in and press that and lower the headrest, because that is what gives you additional comfort as well as you want to adjust. Lynn and I are both short. For me to really sit comfortably in the chair, I like to get my body in. My feet are not touching the floor. What I also like about this is that I can increase the lumbar by 3 inches, and watch what it does. It pushes me forward. Now my feet are on the ground, and I've got a small gap in the headrest, so I'm going to raise the headrest. Oh, that was my leg rest. There it is. Look. Now, I didn't move. The chair did all the work for me, and I'm able to rock. And then when I'm ready, I can press my second favorite reclining position, and now I'm up relaxing and chatting with Lynn.
Yeah, I'm watching TV.
And watching TV.
Yeah, if you have someone convalescent, oftentimes it requires that,
It does.
you know, they need a chair that does recline.
right.
This is, you can see that's a nice full recline that you get on here.
Very full.
You call it the napping mode?
The napping
I
mode.
love it.
Yes.
I love it. And the comfort. I mean, just what it's built. I mean, the Tempur-Pedic and all of that, it just, you melt into these chairs.
Right.
It's like it's like a big hug. And yet you never want to get out. Like
I
it's
love
just, it really is. Everywhere. It's not just, I mean, my elbows all the way down to my fingers. Obviously, that lumbar I love. I have that all the way up.
Yes.
Oh, it feels so good in your back.
And I'm glad you mentioned your elbows. I'm going to get out of mine. I want you to stay comfortable. I want to take that back to the full recline again. I want everyone to understand, we're going to talk about the Tempur-Pedic, but our Tempur-Pedic doesn't start here. Again, we could save money if we wanted to, but the Tempur-Pedic, Tempur Response Memory Foam, goes all the way back into this area you don't even see. And it comes all the way through the leg rest and wraps around the bottom. Again, we could save money, but we're not going to do that because this is where you are relaxing, and you deserve every area of the chair to give you the most comfort. The other thing that we do with our cut foam is it goes all the way to the back at the end of the armrest. Other companies will end it here, and then you feel hard surfaces in the
Yes.
back. No, ours goes all the way back because when you recline, just as Lynn is talking about, even my elbows are comfortable. And that's because we have taken the precise measurements of different body sizes and the way the chair is built, and that way you know that you're comfortable no matter what your reclining position is.
And so smooth. I can't, it's like
It's whisper
you
quiet.
do not hear anything, and it does all the work for you.
It does all the work.
That is the beauty. So that's the power.
Yes.
And today, just again, for a President's Day weekend, in terms of values, that would normally be $2,299.
Right.
Okay, that's like out there in the market. We have an amazing savings of $200 normally. Wow, look what we're doing as a hot deal. For, again, the power, it's $1,490. With 5 flex payments, that's $298 a month. Or again, the VIP, no interest, no payments, would be $82.71.
That's right.
For a lifetime purchase. I mean, I'm so happy you said that,
Yes.
Amy, because they become heirloom. And then the manual is normally about $1,700 in retail. HSN is a few $100s off of that. But as a hot deal, my goodness, we took $500 off of the HSN price. That is a hot, smoking hot
right.
deal. Also, with VIP financing, it would be $55. So. And that's going to be the manual, and we'll talk about that one as well.
Exactly.
But yeah, do the VIP financing, get that HSN charge card today. You will not be disappointed. And I love you said the stories that are coming your way that you're going to share, that your memories
That's right.
that you have, maybe always going, to your grandparents' house, and that was the one chair you always know Grandpapa was going to be in.
I can still see our family room.
Yeah.
And in the family room was Dad's chair and Mom's chair, and I can still see in my grandparents' home in my memory where my grandparents had an original, because it would have been back in the 30s and the 40s, when they didn't make these recliners with the leg rest inside, they all had ottomans. So 98 years of making heirloom furniture, Lazy Boy is still here today in the same home house in Monroe, Michigan. Again, our plants are across the United States, 14 different distribution centers, so we deliver all over the country. We are very specific on the types of hardwoods that we use inside of our frames and the way they are handcrafted. The foam that I talked about in the arms, this is what it looks like when we cut that foam. These are all laser cut, and then we've put our seat cushions together, which I'm going to show you. This is different than our Tempur-Pedic because that's exclusive when it comes into Lazy Boy. And then the tumbling that we do in the back cushions, so that we make sure you get the right loft and the right support up around the neck, the back of the head, the crown of the head, through the kidneys and all the way down to the lumbar area. This is us testing our high resiliency foam, which we'll talk about. There's that 250 steel dummy that tests our chairs 100,000 times. And then we even drop furniture in the box at the height of an 18-wheeler so that we can unbox and test and make sure accidents happen, something might fall, get moved around in the truck. You know your furniture is going to become, and it's delivered in the right condition that it's supposed to be in, with confidence.
With white glove delivery.
With white glove delivery. Shall we talk about that?
Let's do that now that we're talking about it, because we said now you're not going out, you're getting a custom-made chair, but you're not waiting. You said normally 6 to 8 weeks?
6 to 8 weeks is industry standard for waiting for your custom order, yes.
Wow.
We're going to call you in 7 to 10 days. With your calendar and ours, we'll make an appointment. 30 minutes out, we're going to let you know we're on our way. So you're not sitting at home all day from that 8 to 5 like everybody else says. You're going to have your window. After that, as soon as we walk in the door, you tell us, where do you want this? Yes, we will take it upstairs. Yes, we will take it downstairs. We do unwrap it, and we put it together for you. Now, on the manual, which we'll talk about in a few minutes, to put it together, it's a slide and glide. The back bracket slides onto the base bracket, and then you sit down and start using your handle, if you will, and then just start relaxing. Now, on the power version, there's a couple extra steps because there's 2 motors in the back and there's 2 motors in the seat. They have to be connected, so we call them DIN connectors. They are color-coded in case you ever need to move your chair. Once those are put together, they connect it to the surge protection box. Now, here we go. You get to see what that looks like. So the back slides onto the base halfway. Then we connect the DIN connectors. and these do lock in place so they don't come loose. The back slides on. Now we're gonna pop this into the actual power surge protection box. You do not need a surge strip whatsoever. Plug it into the wall, and now you sit down and start programming your wireless remote. The other thing is, Lynn, and I know I keep going on and on and on, we give you up to 8 feet of cord and that surge protection box. You have next to you, I'm gonna bring it to you, Lynn.
Yeah.
Our battery pack.
Are they back in stock?
We are back in stock.
Oh, great,
These are
great.
lithium-ion batteries. They connect to the power cords in the back and slide underneath the chair. This is the first time I've had the opportunity to show you, but that connects to the wires. It charges in 5 to 7 hours. It gives you anywhere from 3 to 10 days of usage. Wow. It's underneath your remote vacuum. If you have one like mine, it's not gonna pull the cords out. Your little ones are not gonna trip over it. Your pets aren't gonna be able to chew on it. And you see how it just tucks under there nicely.
So smart.
So
and
you
it's
can
$90 off, they just told me.
Yes, and it floats in your room. So you can have furniture that has power to it anywhere. And it is UL certified, and all of La-Z-Boy products are Green Guard Gold certified, which means we are conscious and protecting you and your in-home emissions.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
And you don't find that all the time.
No.
And this is what's so great about having Amy here. You get to go inside, even if you go to the store. How often do you get to see like all the behind the scenes, right, of what it takes to custom handcraft one of these? So we'll mention that the battery is still available. I think we have fewer than 200 though, but they sell out all the time. But they're great because they enable you, to your point, to put your chair wherever you want. You don't have to be, you know, right by an outlet, so that's not an issue. I'm also being told, Amy, interestingly enough, the camel in the power right now in this airing is our most popular. And that's been a big request, you said, right?
It has. Color? It's been a request to bring the color in, so I'm so excited that you're bringing this to your home. Thank you very much for whatever color and mechanism you choose. We are honored to be part of your home and that you get to live in our furniture. It's such an exciting time for us. Can I show you the fabric?
Let's do it. Absolutely, because I'm so excited to see this lighter color, but I said this in the beginning, oh no, you know, it's going to be filthy between the dogs and the kids and dropping things. You don't have to worry about that, right?
No, you don't. So this is our juice. Now, I will probably end up spilling more on the floor or the table or myself, but we're going to pour the juice out, and then I'm going to lay a paper towel on it. Now, this is a water-based, family-friendly solution. Look.
It's even sucking it up from that.
It's sucking it up already, right? Yeah. I'm going to fold that over. I'm going to allow the rest of that to get picked up. And I'm just gonna dab. I know it's sticky, so let me pick that one up. Look at all the juice that got picked up. There's a few extra drops that fell off, so I'm gonna put this in the little trash can. Now I'm gonna take the second paper towel, this, nothing fancy. I'm going to press, not even very hard. It's gonna get up the rest of that you might not even be able to see. This is a solution that is covering every single fiber. You cannot buy this in a big box store in a can and spray it on. It's inside the fabric. Look, there's the rest of it that was on there that ordinarily you might not be able to even see, but look, it doesn't come through the back of the fabric. If you didn't have iClean, this would have already been through the back and sitting on the seat cushions underneath. And you're buying your La-Z-Boy today with the temper response memory foam, which we're going to talk about now. Yes. And that is a major upgrade for you. So again, look at the extra that was still on the furniture that from the eye you may not even have been able to see. Now I'm going to turn it over just to prove a point and dab some more, because I can feel the wet here, but not on the fabric. There was nothing left. Feel it.
Oh, that's completely dry.
Completely dry. So you're not running to get any kind of special solution. You're not picking up the phone to say, my furniture's damaged, now I have to have it cleaned. I just got it. How many of you have just bought something and then you spilled or whatever the reason is?
Oh, you're sick.
You're sick.
Yeah.
Well, there could be all kinds of reasons, right?
And Amy, this would be an upgrade, right? To get
Yes,
the
it is.
upgraded fabric.
Yes, and I'm using the stucco to show the light fabric, but this
Great.
is on all colors.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is what we're calling, this is exclusive to HSN. We took some of the number
Yes.
one features.
Yes.
And this is what we love when Amy's here and our team here at HSN and Lazy Boy. We listen to you, like what you love most,
right.
what are the options that you love most, and we try to make it happen. We try to make it happen.
Yes.
And for President's Day, boy, oh boy, my friend, are we making it happen this weekend. Oh, huge savings on both the manual as well as on the power. Again, the white glove delivery, all the upgrades, the white glove or delivery, of course, wherever you want, upstairs,
That's right.
downstairs. It's always a question. You know, it happened to me. I was getting
careful,
sorry
girl.
about that, washer and dryer. And it said, you know, it will deliver anywhere. Well, I had steps. And I'm like, well, we only go up one stair of steps.
I'm sorry,
like,
one step?
Well, no, but just one. I have two
Oh.
flights, but they're like, oh, we're going to charge you extra for the other. I'm like,
No.
my goodness.
No.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, keep all that peace of mind. And
That's
we
right.
often say as gifts, you know, maybe
Yes.
it's going to be a Father's Day gift or a Mother's Day
Great
gift.
comment.
And there's multiple,
Yes.
you know, kids in the family. And
Wanna
you
go in on one or two.
Can you imagine? I promise you it will be the best gift they receive.
That's right. And I'm glad you mentioned that too. Because of our distribution centers around the United States, you just give us the phone number of the recipient. We call them and make the appointment. So you
Great.
can tell them ahead of time. You can maybe try putting in a gift certificate of the picture of it from HSN's website, put it in a bag and say, hey, I'm calling you, but I have a gift and I'm going to be the one opening it. It's still a surprise.
Absolutely.
No matter what's coming. Right?
Yes, I love that.
I love it.
And this makes all the difference in the world.
So this is what you're actually sitting on. You saw in the video the high resiliency foam and the presses that were pressing it down. This is a cue ball, so if you play pool, you know what the weight of that is. I hold it about 18 to 24 inches. This is you plopping in your chair. We all plop. If we didn't, we'd have beautiful legs. I would especially, right? But we do. We're tired. We're going to plop and sit in our furniture. This accepts the body weight. On top of that, and because of our relationship with Tempur-Pedic, we are the only company that offers the Tempur Response Memory Foam. It took over 5 years of Lazy Boy's engineers and the Tempur-Pedic scientists to take a mattress down to the right cell structure that's qualified for sitting in. It doesn't seem like it would be a big deal, but it is because the cell structure changes tremendously. Now, this is that same cue ball, same height, and it stops. Now, you and I are short, so it's going to be a little harder at this height. But watch what happens when I push the cue ball down into the foam. It's gone. This is your tailbone. This is your hip flexors. This is the backs of your legs, the backs of your knees, all the way down past the ankles. And this is what happens is it supports you as you might want to move around in the chair. When you get up, and my friend Lynn sits down in the chair I was sitting in, now it's going to contour to you. So you have all this fabulous exterior comfort and the Lazy Boy confidence that we built the frame right. Now you get your own custom seating. Look what happens when I push the heel of my hand down inside. It disappears, but you can see that it's all supported all the way around. Lynn, take the corner and roll it. Imagine you moving around in the chair. Look how her fingers disappear as she's rolling. And now let go. And it comes back from every little divot that it made, it comes back. So this is your individualized comfort besides you having your own Lazy Boy recliner.
And so many favorite chairs, what happens is you get that little
what we call
hit.
a tush divot.
Or a tush divot.
A tush divot.
Or divot, yeah, it's even better. And it's true, and it's like, oh, you're trying to, like, used to be comfortable. I'm trying to get it right back where it used to be. Never have to worry about that. So that's another, another wonderful upgrade that typically would be that you're receiving in our President Specials feature here today. So we talked about the power. I know we also want to talk about the manual. Yes, the power in the Camel still continues to
okay.
be in lead, so very
Now
good.
we're going to show you the Camel with the manual. So this is, and you saw me move the power recliner. Now I'm moving the manual recliner. They're not super heavy chairs. I recommend, especially with the power, if you do need to move it to a new room, bring a partner with you to help you carry the base. All right, this is the elongated handle that I told you about. This is a custom feature. This is a custom order feature as well. On the side of it, in the front, it has a little area for your finger. This is single finger operation. Most people grab the handle, rotate it, and then you start putting some stress on the rotator cuff. You don't have to with a Lazy Boy recliner. You open it once and there's a locking footrest, a second locking layer, and a third. Okay, and I do that slowly so I am exaggerating. Now, inside you have an 18-point ratchet. So this gives you 54 total reclining positions. That is 53 more than every other company out there. And the more I recline, the more clicks you're going to hear. And then this gives you the exact measurement that the Power did with 66 inches of comfort. Watch the back. As I get up or sit up, the back comes with me. So I never lose lumbar support. And that's very important. The back is always in contact with you as you're moving around. When you lower the handle, you're going to hear a larger ping, just like the small clicks. That is opposite of what everybody else thinks. We've had people say to us, my chair's broken, it's clicking and making all kinds of noise. Lazy Boy is the opposite of that. If your chair is making noise with the clicks when you're raising the handle and reclining and you had the extra 18 clicks, that means your chair's working because it's actually locking in place. And then when you lower the handle, everything unlocks.
Okay, good to know. I know we've heard that in the past, but that is unique to Lazy
Yes,
Boy.
it is.
And that's when you know you have the real deal
That's
too,
right.
Because a
That's
lot
the
of
authentic, the
that's
iconic.
the iconic. Okay,
That's right.
another update. Looks like whiskey now in the Power is actually even a little bit more popular than the Camel. So we do have something for everyone. The whiskey is going to be your deepest in the brown. This is, you said, one of the newer charcoals.
This is the newer charcoal, and again, one of my first days, this one was just hot off the press. It's a beautiful shade of gray. Don't let the magazines and the reports tell you that gray has gone out and you can't think about it. Gray is still extremely popular in home fashions, and this has blue undertones, so it goes with warm tones and cool tones in your house.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And then of course that I'm redecorating right now,
Yes.
so I'm in this whole new vibe of I want everything coastal and just clean and open. I'm going with the stucco.
Oh, good for you. What
You
a
know?
great choice. It is gorgeous. I know the camera is right on that now so that you can see all of this incredible detail in the fabric. And here's where you can really see the seams that we have put in the arms and in the back. Let me rotate that so you can see the seams down the outside. This is something we don't have to do, but it's what we do to give you that true, authentic leather look. And the feel of the fabric will be suede feeling. It's not suede, it's fabric. Suede we would never do cranberry juice on. You probably put plastic on it in your house.
Probably.
And it would be in a museum. But no, feel comfortable about that in your home.
And it's as soft as like the softest bomber jacket. Like,
Isn't
you
it
know,
incredible?
that suede hand.
Yes.
Like it's been worn for years and years.
I
but
agree.
oh my goodness, you
I
just
agree.
melt and it just conforms to your body. I know we have just about a minute or so and then we're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll remind you real quickly. You have two choices. We have the manual, and then we have, of course, the Power. What's normally most popular, or it just depends?
You know, it just depends. If you can extend your budget, you get infinite reclining when you get the Power version.
Right.
If your budget says, I can only do the manual right now, just remember you're getting 53 more reclining positions than any other company out there.
And all the other great features with the treatment of the fabric, of course, the
That's right.
Tempur-Pedic and all of those things,
In
white
all of
glove,
them.
everything.
Yes, everything.
Really, it doesn't make a difference. And the charcoal, they are saying, is very popular.
Good.
Yeah, with that, again, like you said, kind of almost a blue undertone to it.
Yeah.
There's not a bad one in the bunch,
Not
but
at
it's
all.
all about, you know what, you're going to forget about the color and everything else. All you're going to do is sit in it and be like, okay.
Exactly.
I don't need to say another thing.
Exactly, because the comfort. And again, this is our 5th anniversary, the 5th time we've sold the Larson. And the comments that have been on hsn.com, it's so comfortable. Why did I wait this long? I didn't think that that size chair would fit me. It fits over 6'2", and I'm gonna bring out a very tall gentleman to show you the difference.
Oh, wonderful. All right, we're gonna do that as soon as we get back from our quick commercial break. But you know what, in the interim, go and do some comparison. We're so proud that we're doing this for this President's Day weekend, and we know it's a favorite. So we'll be back and share more with you. Stay tuned.
Inspiration comes to me from everywhere. 1, 2, 3. And I love bringing you my favorites. Whether it's hand-picked gemstones or fashion must-haves straight from my closet. Style is self-expression. These are beautiful things, and it's a thrill to share my collections with you. Only on HSN and at hsn.com.
We are delighted. We mentioned it's President's Day weekend, so yes, obviously so delighted with Lazy Boy, and also so excited because we have one of the most fabulous specials that we're offering from Beauty Rest that's going to be coming up tonight at today's special price. So yes, the full presentation will be at midnight, but absolutely don't wait. Learn more. You can go right to hsn.com and just search 897-788, and you'll see what the great value is. So we're excited to share that with you. And then also, what I mentioned, the top that I'm wearing, it's part of our host closet while you're there at hsn.com. This is from Sea Wonder by Christian Siriano, and it's so super duper comfortable. It comes in a variety of beautiful colors, and it's at a great value at $39.95. So you can see the entire host closet while you're searching hsn.com. Nothing better than coming home and looking forward to your absolute favorite place, their favorite place to sit that just absolutely takes over. You know, I was telling you this last time, Amy, I invested in a Tempur-Pedic bed.
Yes, you did.
And, you know, they're very expensive, but it's one of the best investments I ever made. And you can't put a price tag on a great night's sleep. And the same thing, when it comes to investing in quality and something you know is gonna be heirloom, that it's a guaranteed that it's a customer favorite. We know that. And we wanted to do all that work for you here at HSN. Having the #1 educator. You've been with Lazy Boy how long?
Oh, I'm getting, this coming week will be 28 years.
Is it 28 years? Wow, wow. And a company that's been, you know, reliable and trusted for
98 years next month.
Wow.
Right?
Yes.
So here's our anniversary.
Yeah,
I have an anniversary of working, and Lazy Boy has their, we're 2 years away from being 100 years old. I'm so excited.
Oh, what a party that's going to be. What a celebration that's going to be, right?
Know.
And I just want to take you through the value one more time. Then we're going to get more into it. Because this I can't stress enough. It is President's Day weekend, and this is the time that a lot of us that are looking to invest in furniture, or mattresses, or, you know, things of that nature for around the home. It's really the best time at those President's Day sales. So we wanted to bring to you our #1 favorite. That's the Larson, and as Amy said, it's a 5th time, but not necessarily at this value, not necessarily with all these upgrades, from the #1 fabrication that is treated, so you don't have to treat it, you know, like very delicately at all. The Tempur-Pedic, again, all those little details with the extra stitch work. And I want to go through personally the value, because yes, we have an outstanding savings from the HSN price, but if you look at the retail to what we're doing here at HSN, meaning the retail on the manual is $1,700. We are a few $100s off of that HSN price. Then an additional $500 off for the manual. So, I mean, that's like, you know, basically a $700 savings. And that, again, will be 5 flex payments at $198, or 18 months VIP with the HSN charge card. That would be $55 a month. It's so worth it if you can do it. And then, of course, the power. Same thing. The power on here is, you know, basically a $2,300 chair. We're doing it for $299 off of that. Great. Then we said, wait a minute, it's President's Day weekend.
That's right.
Even better than that at $1,490. So that'll be for the power. Again, 5 flex payments or the opportunity. Take advantage of 18 months VIP with the HSN charge card, and that would be $82.71. So are we going to take everyone through how easy it is once again to program and do your favorites and how to get home and all those goodies?
I would love to. The one thing I want everyone to know is to actually come in and let's look at the wireless remote. It has highlighted areas so that you know exactly what the button works on. So there's your house, it's lighted in white, and then you've got your 1 and 2, which is are your memory buttons. Then you see this actually has the headrest, so that's reclining. And everybody thinks that reclining is when your leg rest is up. Let me take it to the home position. That takes me back to an upright seated position. Now watch the back of the chair and the front of the leg rest. This is reclining, and that's how Lazy Boy got started. Our reclining is done so that it mimics and mirrors your hips. Our hips are flexed. We flex here at the back as well. So every time I recline the back, the leg rest comes out, and that's how those people with the long legs and a tall torso actually get more room in the chair. The second button is the leg rest. So watch the leg rest come up. I'm doing individual touches. I'm not moving my legs. I'm letting the recliner do the work. And then as I hold it down, the whole chair begins to go backward into that comfort zone. The third button is the headrest. So it comes up to 55 degrees. And then the fourth button has an area below the headrest. That is for the lumbar. Lazy Boy is known for having the most comfortable chairs, especially in the lumbar area. You never lose lumbar support anytime you're moving in the chair. What this does is a separate motor that sits behind all of that wonderful Dacron and moves forward up to 3 inches. This is not like your car. It doesn't have a bladder in it. You can't pop it, and I have done that in my car. I actually had a bad back one day. I put a water bottle back there because I needed more support, popped the bladder in the lumbar support, and they told me at the dealership, you have to buy a whole new driver's seat if you want that back. And then press that button. Everything goes back. I'm not going to move, and it brings you up to an upright seated and that wonderful, relaxing, Lazy Boy rocking position.
All those wonderful features you are so deserving of. And we're going to take you through how we did this exclusively with the fabric and why that's so important. And then the perfect rocker. I know that sounds funny, but you mentioned I'm 5'2".
Yes, I'm 5'2".
You're 5'2" as well.
This is my friend Zach.
Yes, Zach he's our guy.
Zach is 6'4".
Wait, stand up, Zach. 6'4".
Yeah, okay, here we are, side by side.
Yeah.
How does Zach and I fit in the chair and have the same comfort? I did this with Zach yesterday, and I had to start laughing because it doesn't look like he's very comfortable. But here we go, you ready, Zach? Okay, I'm going to start reclining the back. Notice how the headrest starts giving him more support, and the front of the recliner comes out and starts supporting him more in the back. Now I'm gonna, look, there he is, he's ready. I said to him yesterday, are you comfortable? And he goes, can I take a nap? Yeah. All right, so the leg rest is coming up, and now it is, excuse me, a full 66 inches of resting, and don't fall asleep.
I give you permission. You can take off a little bit, Zach.
All right, now I'm gonna raise your headrest. You ready? Okay. So now he can sit up and start watching, whether it's a big game, whether it's a big race. All right. And then as I raise the headrest, I'm also going to begin increasing his lumbar. If you watch here, his chest is going to start coming up, and that's the lumbar support. So 5'2", 6'4". Look at, he is fully supported all the way through because of all of that Tempur-Pedic, all the way down. His feet are off the leg rest, but it's supported in the ankles, and that's where your support is when you're in as a taller person. All right, is it comfortable?
Yes, it is.
And would you buy one for your home?
I'm buying 2.
You're buying 2? I love it.
That's all you have to do is sit in it one time, right?
That's right. Now, let me also show you on the outside in the cradle, it is magnetic. Again, you have your home button outside. If you don't want to use your wireless remote, you don't have to. The home button is here, your 2 memory buttons are here. The USB port for charging is here. And then inside, Amy, I don't want another remote. It is a Find My Remote button. As soon as you push it, wherever your remote is in the house, you'll start to hear the beeps. It's not like your phone. Mine's always turned off and I can't find it because I can't hear the beep, right? So press any button and now you found it. And if you have little children at home and they're pressing the buttons to tease you, slide this communication button to the back and it turns off the communication to the buttons. And then when you're ready to use the buttons to get up, you can either press the home button, which watch, Zach's going back to that full position. Don't move, let the chair move you. And now he's coming up to the upright, seated, and rocking position. Right? Fully supported. And that's what's the difference between 5'2" and 6'4".
That's, you bet,
Right?
you bet. And
Right.
listen, Zach's he's getting his order in for 2.
That's right.
You know what? That's smart because everybody would be fighting over
That's right.
this
What
chair.
colors did you choose?
I think this color
The
camel?
camel, yep.
and the stucco.
Then the stucco.
Ah,
Good
good.
choices. Nice.
Good job. That'll look great together, too.
Well, I'm sure the office is like, we're ready for you to come back.
Thank you for
Thank
being our
you.
best model we could ask for, Zach.
He is.
And you know what? While we're there, maybe we should show the fabrication one more
Yes.
time. So if you're
Yeah.
worried, like, gee whiz, I don't know. What if something spills? Is it going to be ruined?
That's right.
And on top of that, lifetime limited warranty,
Yes.
white glove delivery, and we
Yes.
can't say those things enough times,
No,
really.
not at all.
For that, obviously, for your convenience. But if I'm sitting here with a cup of coffee, as we're going to show you, or a cup of juice, or the kids, or the dog jumps up, this is the beauty. It's just treated. It is
Yes.
the softest suede hand. But you don't have to worry. It's complete worry-free, and there's a reason
Right.
for that, right, Amy?
And the suede is a feel. It is not suede. So, Lynn and I want you to understand that. There's no way I would even spill water on this if it was suede.
Oh, forget it.
This is juice. I'm going to spill it on the front this time and hope it doesn't go over the edge. Okay, there's the little baby drips. And I'm going to lay the paper towel down on. And watch the spill come through. This is not a fancy company of different kinds of paper towels. This is straight out of the grocery store in the kitchen, okay? Let the paper towel do the work. You don't need a special, what are
Cloth
those?
or detergent
No,
or
nothing like that, okay?
Treatment.
Now, I'm gonna lift it up, and there is all the cranberry juice, all right? Now, let's make sure I got it all, because I can see a couple tiny, tiny drops on there. So I'm gonna get a fresh paper towel, put over my own hands here, and I'm going to pat. I'm not even pressing very hard. Let's see if anything came from the other side.
Wow.
Yes, see, there was more that you and I probably at
didn't even see it.
and it may have come through from this too. So let me use the blank one, which you can see from here. Let me use this blank corner. Let's press again. All right. No, there was nothing left.
And
There's
it is
nothing.
dry.
It's dry. You don't have to run, get
So
a fan.
crazy.
You don't have to rent a special vacuum from the grocery store. You don't have to use your little one you might have at the house where you clean up other spills. This is the story. It's not on the back. And if it had not been iClean technology, which is a water-based, family-friendly solution that an entire bolt of fabric is immersed in. There's no smell to it. You don't have a special feel. You cannot go to a grocery store and buy it in a can and spray it yourself because it comes with the technology around every single fiber. And it is also stain releasing. So if you do have a piece of pizza, if you do have some nachos, if you had a hot dog that dropped, you can pick those up, and with your paper towels, you can press. And then if you have a more stubborn stain, look at hsn.com. We have your cleaning features too.
Yeah, that's true. We have some great, oh my goodness, stain release and all kinds of goodies that are
Yes.
there. Okay, and then we want to talk about why it's so amazingly comfortable, that Tempur-Pedic, and it just envelops your whole body. You
It
just
does.
melt. You're never going to have to worry about it. What do we call it? The tushy?
The tush divot.
The tush
tush
divot.
divot.
That's not going to happen again, right? And there's
That's
a
right.
reason why.
Well, and look at our seats. We've been sitting
Yeah.
there.
Well, and Zach
was sitting there too.
6'4".
You get up, there's no tush divot. Why? Because we have high resiliency foam underneath that accepts your original body weight. This is you sitting down and moving around. On top of that, we place temporary response Tempur-Pedic foam. It is a memory foam, just like the Tempur-Pedic mattresses, but it is a partnership with Lazy Boy and Tempur-Pedic, that this is a specific cell structure and only available in Lazy Boy product. Now, we drop that, and I wish I still had Zach out here because he's tall enough to push that down. I'm actually going to move it down a layer. Let's see, Lynn, let's see if that's better for you and I both. Oh yeah, much
perfect.
easier.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the cue ball disappearing down into the memory foam, and as you get up, it slowly releases the tush divot. It slowly releases it, but it's flat. There's nothing there to show any evidence. Imagine you're able to sit down and have a customized seating along with all the Lazy Boy regular comfort, and as you move around, it's constantly contouring where you are moving, and then you get up and there's no idea that it's even underneath.
Right back to perfection.
Yes.
And that's, you know, I said it's enveloping all over, not just obviously, I have bad hips, I can feel it in my hips, the lumbar, it's so wonderful, but even down to my elbows. I said, Amy, I can just feel so good.
Yes.
And that's, you know, again, what goes into a handcrafted Lazy Boy. Should we go through colors once again?
I'd love to.
Here's the other color over here, Amy, that Zach said he had his eye on.
The whiskey is here. Now, this is one of your true bomber jacket type colors. It has been our top seller in the brown families for Lazy Boy because it is Lazy Boy's #1 fabric, #1 color, and then the fabric is HSN's #1 fabric also.
Okay.
Then the charcoal, which is new to HSN because our #1 custom order color is blue. You always ask us for a blue tone. This is our blue tone for you, but it is a charcoal color as well. Lots of underneath undertones. The stucco, which is the second color Zach is going to get, his, and he's going to get the power in the stucco.
Oh, he said camel and stucco,
camel
that's
and
right,
stucco.
yes.
Yep. So he's coming in to get that wonderful light color because he saw the demonstration. And then the camel, I just think this is a beautiful color. I'm wearing kind of a blue-gray also, similar to the charcoal colors. And just look how this color goes with blue. You're wearing a fabulous turquoise. It goes with every color. You're even thinking you're beach, so you're going to get the light tone.
That's why I'm loving the stucco, and that peace of mind. And the only decision is, do you want the power or do you want the manual?
Right.
We have all the wonderful options like the VIP with the HSN charge card. Keep that in mind. It's 18 months. I want to say it's $55 for the manual, and then it's $82 and change for the power. Correct. So that's, do it. We'll even give you an additional $15 if you want to get started, right? Oh. And also, you know, again, that white glove delivery and free shipping. I didn't even mention that. And that's also fantastic. Obviously, the big piece of furniture, so it's nice that we can also include the shipping and handling.
And we're going to call you in 7 to 10 days and make an appointment with you. How many delivery companies out there just say, okay, well, we'll be there Wednesday. What time? I don't know.
And then your whole day is shot because you're waiting.
Shot. So we're going to let you know we're making that appointment, and 30 minutes out, we're calling you to say we're on our way. Once we get there, oh, and I did forget to mention this. Once we get there, if you buy the power, make sure you have 2 9-volt batteries. We'll go back and I'll show you why. Also, the batteries are available. We are going to supply those for the hand wand. So don't think about worrying about that. But the guys are going to take the furniture anywhere in your home that you ask us to. It could be the main level. It could be up in the master suite. It could be in the nursery. It could be downstairs in the man cave or the family gallery area. What are you calling that? Theater, the home theater room. It could go outside in your in-law suite. It doesn't matter to us. We're here to take care of that for you. We're going to put the 2 pieces together. That is your manual that you're seeing there. The back slides onto the base, and then you just sit down and start using your recliner.
You bet. Thank you.
Yes. The power version just has a couple extra connections. Oh, and that's what I wanted to show. The couple extra connections. And then once they plug it into the power surge protector, they're going to plug it into the wall, and then you get to use it. If you are looking to have this floating in your room, Lynn, you've got the wireless battery there next to you. That's available on hsn.com. This makes your furniture available to float in your room, and you get anywhere from 3 to 10 days of usage of the battery. And the battery only charges in 5 to 7 hours. It's very quick.
That's great.
It actually attaches to the back of the chair where you see all the cords. We do give you 8 feet of cord. If you don't mind the cord and you have the plug close enough, this is where your 9-volt batteries go. There's 2 of them. Have those ready for when the delivery guys are here. Pop those in, close the cabinet, and then when the green light is on, you know everything is working beautifully. This all slides up underneath the chair. The batteries allow you to get back to an upright rocking position if you lose power. Now, the power, there's 4 motors, and plus your body weight is in it. So those 9-volt batteries are usually only good for one purpose. You know, it gets you up, and so you're rocking again if the power goes out while you happen to be napping or watching television, and then put new batteries in it after that turn.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, so that's just two 9 volts? Okay, two 9-volt batteries. It is our President's Day special, and we look forward to this every single year, especially with the name, a brand like Lazy Boy, as we said, celebrating 98 years. Really committed to everything that even behind the scenes, and we might, if we have time, be able to show you that one more time, all of the steps to custom make. That's exactly what they're doing. Yes, if you're ordering this, they're custom making this for you. But unlike a normal 6 to 8 weeks out in a delivery, you're gonna be receiving it most likely within 21 days.
Yes, exactly.
That's fantastic. So like in 3 weeks. And at the same time, you think, listen, you already have a month already paid into it if you're doing flex pay, or if you're doing no interest, no payments with the HSN charge card. So why not, right? And in terms of, again, behind the scenes, they've always been located in the same area?
Always in Monroe, Michigan, since 1927, and our headquarters is still there today, yes.
That says a lot,
and it's our
too.
world headquarters, yes.
Yeah, and that's when you go behind, do we have time, Daniel? I'm not sure if we do, to take you inside, but these are the things, that you just don't get the opportunity one-on-one. And that's why we love this partnership.
I love going to this plant in Dayton, Tennessee, and we employ over 10,000 employees. We do stamp our own metal. We are very specific on how we source our hardwoods for our recliners. We are very specific on how we test that and how we cut foam to go inside our chairs. This is the arm of foam that is exclusive to the Larson. Every chair we make, we have just exclusive cuts. Then we triple tumble the Dacron that's in the back to give you an incredible pillow loft. The industry standard is 1 turn. All our men and women are handcrafting, whether they're cutting and sewing the fabric or they're manufacturing and putting this piece together 1 part at a time. This is how we test our high resiliency foam. This is how we test our recliners. This is in our innovation center. We don't test 1 or 2 or 3 times. We test it 100,000 times. So this is so that you understand, this is why we're able to give you a limited lifetime warranty. Lifetime on your parts, your mechanism, and your frame. And all the other warranties can be found right on hsn.com.
We make it so easy.
Yeah, we do.
We do. We truly do. The only difficult thing, I would say most difficult thing is which one do I choose? Or a lot of people are doing what maybe they've always dreamt they'd be able to do because of the flex pay options and the affordability of the President's Day price is getting 2.
Yes.
It's a smart thing to do if you can do that. If you maybe know of someone who's been convalescent, been looking into recliners, it is the best of the best, and we can say that confidently. We know the name I said earlier. It's like, it would be a Jeopardy question, like what is the most renowned recliner out there? And I think it probably would be just that, Lazy Boy.
Well, and we are the Kleenex to a tissue.
Yes.
We are the Coke to a soda. You know, those are the things that when you go into a store, and if it's not an authorized Lazy Boy dealer, you're gonna ask for the Lazy Boy. They're going to take you to the recliner department, but they're never going to say to you, okay, go out the door and then get on your phone or get on your television, go to HSN, that's where you're going to find it. No, they're going to take you to what they sell, and you think you're getting something authentic, but you may not be.
That's always scary too,
Yeah.
but it's true. People just assume, well, it's a rocker and it's reclined, so it must be,
Right.
but it's not always. So you know when you're watching here, and you know it's a big President's Day special, and you see Amy here with us, you know it's going to be an amazing buy, right, Amy?
Yes, I'm so excited to be here. I haven't seen you since last year.
I know, it's been wonderful. You're such a doll, and we're so thrilled you're shopping along with us. This to me is one of the most exciting purchases for you. I want to be there with you when you get it at home, right? Just to see your face when you first sit in it. You deserve that. Amy, thank you again. Are we going to see you a little later?
Yes, I'll be here tomorrow.
You'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep, that President's Day weekend is extending over to tomorrow. Alrighty, I have Beekman coming up, 1802, incredible specials. But right now we have a special from Snow Joe. Perfect time of the year. Here's more.
Snow. It's beautiful to look at, but try to move it quickly. It's a back-breaking task that we all dread. I can help you out with the Snow Joe directional snowblower. It'll not only make it fun to do, but move snow out of your way faster. It's got a powerful 500-watt motor and omnidirectional chute. You can direct where your snow gets moved to about 20 to 30 feet away. This is perfect for pavers, decks, sidewalks, stairs. It can get to areas where the plows can't. You won't get tangled in a cord because it's cordless. It can also reach areas where you don't have access to power. There are no fumes, no gas, and no oil needed. This blower is maintenance-free. Included in this set is not only the blower, but a protective cover and an ice scraper and a mitt. Put snow where you need it by scanning the QR code or shopping the item number at hsn.com or on the HSN app.
When we started making bars of goat milk soap, we knew we were onto something when we heard the goat milk actually transformed their skin.